What's up, beautiful people? I need to cash in some hype, right? You sell the hype. I wanted to talk. So I was at work, I think yesterday, maybe it was today, I can't remember. I work, life's busy, it is what it is. And, anyways, my coworkers know how obsessive I am about Yu-Gi-Oh! And especially buying and selling Yu-Gi-Oh! And investing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I don't ever shut the hell up about it, ever. And so, anyways, of course, them being good friends and good people and being concerned about my well-being and anything that comes up Yu-Gi-Oh! News-wise, they'll always tell me. So I thought it pretty interesting when I was just, walking in work the other day and I hear over the radio, "Yo, Jesso, did you hear about that Yu-Gi-Oh! Card that just sold for $13 million that got canceled?" And I went, "What?" And immediately I was like, what the hell's going on? But I'm also a steady, nice, calm, collected, critical thinker, I like to believe. And so I decided to ask about it. I was like, so what do you know about it? Because like that's like pretty crazy. What's going on? Well, apparently some guy in China was selling a card and it got canceled after the bidding reached a super high price. And I'm like, man, this just seems super sus amorous. Like I just, because here's the thing, there's some collectible Yu-Gi-Oh cards that they're pricey. There's some expensive ones. Of course, I'm a budget channel, right? I like to talk about the things, the lower value things, the hidden gems, the diamonds and the rough and things like that. But like, for the big boy stuff, it gets pretty pricey. Like, I always joke about, hey, you ever go check PSA 10 LOB 001 Blue Eyes White Dragon First Edition? But like, those cards are like $30,000 to $50,000, which is still a lot. Believe me, I wish I had one of those just hanging in my closet, but I don't. And I'm like even then, I think the most like expensive Yu-Gi-Oh card ever sold at an auction was something along the lines like $3 million, and that was like for like the first that the Black Luster Soldier that wasn't imprinted on like metal or something like that. But like other than that, Yu-Gi-Oh cards never at the top level crest above like $100,000, and I'm talking like SJC crush card viruses and things like that. Like, yeah, it just doesn't happen. So of course, rather than buying into the hype, rather than just believing everything I've been told, and I decided to go in and do a little looking. And here's the answer, and here's what's going on. Let's dispel a few things. Let's laugh at media. Let's laugh at people, and let's have a good time. And let's just debunk all this bullshit nonsense. So basically, let me bring this up here. We're gonna put my face down. Whoop, down here. Ready? Woo! We're down. Okay. So basically, what ended up happening was, first of all, I saw this and I had to laugh at the picture. So obviously, as I've been told, the clickbait title, oh no, like $13.4 million. Oh my god, huge. IGN had to go and put a picture of Maximum Gold Blue Eyes White Dragon. You know what these are worth? Not $13.4 million. Not even $50,000. Not even $1,000. They're worth like $30. Like at best. Should still pick these up. I bet you down the road in time. But not never $13.4 million. I had to laugh at it. So first of all, this is why make sure to take everything with a grain of salt, because this here, first of all, was not even the right card that was put up for auction. So, because I was like, obviously that's a giant fake auction if somebody's auctioning at Maximum Gold. It's not. So, the card that was auctioned, just to give you the proper information, was basically an anniversary limited edition Blue Eyes White Dragon. Very similar to that absolute joke that Konami released a couple weeks ago, that Platinum one. Kind of the same idea. There's only 500 made, so obviously they're sought after items. That one, by the way, and if you're curious, because I did actually go do the research on this, the actual market value on this anniversary one that obviously got $13.4 million, not worth that much, is worth like, I don't know, $0.04 million, aka like $40,000. So I mean, still good money, if you got it, But we're not talking huge money here. So basically, what I'm led to believe from this is, or what we gathered and kind of doing my research is, this is just a fake bid. Could have just been people just doing it for the memes, right? Just to jack it up, to see how high you can go. Could also have been used for some form of laundering or some form of, shady stuff. Because the guy that actually owned the card apparently was actually jailed and got arrested for embezzling money. So they were auctioning off all of his stuff by whatever Chinese law, apparently. And yeah, that's one of the things that ended up in this auction was one of those. So he didn't even put up for auction. The government that stole all his stuff put it up for auction. And yeah, they're basically thinking that it was probably just a big sham bid, people trying to or there was something shady going on because the dude is super shady with money anyways. Could have been some crazy bullshit with that too. We don't know. But regardless, I had to laugh a little bit because, of course, with all that big hype, all that talk, well, what happens is people get in the comments on Facebook, and I have to laugh at it. I couldn't pull anything up specifically, and I won't put any names up, but people are going like, well, I wonder if my Blue Eyes White Dragon's worth... Because you're going to see this picture, right? You see that picture, I'm pointing the right way, there we go, that picture, right? And everybody's going to go into their collection, into their binders, and they're going to pull out one of these, right? And they're going to go, I had that as a kid, because everybody had this card as a kid. Everybody had this shit, right? Everybody. That's why it's such a hype card. I love this card, man. I've got like 3 of these. I'm like, seriously, this is like my big talking point of my collection. But like, everybody had these, right? So of course, what ends up happening is your shitty social media websites like IGN make a little clickbait like this, little hype stuff, and what regular people that don't get into this nerdy shit like we do, they're gonna go and think that their collection's now worth millions. It never was. Never will be. And I'm not saying you don't have a couple of pricey cards from when you were a kid, you collected onto. Lots of people have that. Yeah, sorry. Your SDK Blue Eyes that's been beat up and thrown in the dishwasher by Mom is not worth $13 million. So, obviously, I think most people that are actually into Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably, hopefully, got on this and kind of went, yeah, this is like a load of shit, right? But, it is what it is. Anyways, we'll keep it brief. I probably won't talk too much on this. We're not going to ramble too hard. But yeah, that's one thing I just had to point out. I mean, it's news. You got to cash in the hype, right? Get those clicks. Get those clicky clicks. But it's nothing. I wouldn't worry about it. Some people are going to sell their stuff now because a big branch, got to talk about something that 90% of normal people collected as a kid and then threw away in the closet and didn't pick up like a giant man-child like me at the age of like 20-something again. So, anyways, same deal. Have a good day, good month, weekend, evening, whatever it is. I'll catch you in the flip side. Peace.